Hi everybody, so this is my 18-week update. I apologize for it looking blue. I guess maybe because it's overcast. It may look a little blue, but I don't know. So this is going to be my 18-week update. There's not really much to update on other than a couple of things. I'm not going to do symptoms because I don't really have any new symptoms this week. So I guess I should start at the beginning of last week, which was my anatomy scan. So that was really fun to go to. She checked baby's heart, and baby had 4 chambers, legs, arms, brain, everything, and everything was measuring about a week ahead. So last time at my NT scan, he was measuring 2 days ahead, and this time he is measuring 1 week ahead. So that is really good. And yes, I did say it is a boy. If you have not seen the video, I will link my gender reveal below. Also, if you hear some like buzzing sound, it's my space heater, so apologize for that too. But yeah, a little boy. I'm so over the moon with a little boy. And a lot of people asked me what my girl choice was if it was a girl, and I'll explain that when I start talking about my appointment. But a boy, so excited for a boy. And that is what the tech did say at my 12-week scan, that she thought it was a little boy. And a lot of people told me don't trust their predictions at 12 weeks, but she was right. And I had a feeling this whole time that he was a boy. It's kind of weird because all of my cousins are girls, and it's been all girls in our little part of the family. And finally, there's a boy. And between my uncle, who was the last male born in our like small branch of the family, it's been like 43 years since a boy. So that is super exciting. And because on his dad's side, his dad has a brother and cousins that are boys, and his dad has all brothers, so I was expecting a little boy. And so I decided on the name Sawyer. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link that down below as well. So baby Sawyer, I'm so excited. I love his name. And I first heard it on One Tree Hill. So if you watch One Tree Hill, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the characters in the TV show ended up having a daughter named Sawyer, which was her mother's maiden name. So they put it on a little girl. I see it more for a little boy. So I chose Sawyer James for baby boy. I'm just so happy. So a lot of people asked what my girl name choice was, and it was Lydia. If Sawyer had been a girl, he would have been called Lydia. I'm not really sure on a middle name, but it was pretty much between Evelyn and Lydia, which I knew Evelyn was my grandma's mom's name, so my great-grandma, but she died when my grandma was 7 years old. So it would have been Evelyn and then or Lydia, and I didn't know that Lydia was her aunt's name, so her mom's sister was Lydia. So it was mainly between those two names. I did have a long list for both genders, but Sawyer was the one that I really stuck with. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I had my anatomy scan, and then we went to the genetic counselor, which I said I would update you guys on. And I'll go more into depth in a separate video on this. But basically she said that I have a 1% chance of the baby having cystic fibrosis if his dad is a carrier. If his dad is not a carrier, then that percentage goes down, so to nearly nothing. So I'm feeling really good about that. The lady was nice, and she was like, just focus on the 99% that he does not have it. So I'm not too worried about that. And I also changed doctors this week, and there are 3 reasons why I did. First reason being, my doctor didn't really do it by case-by-case basis. He compared me to his wife all the time, which I think is really inappropriate. He always said, well, in my wife's pregnancy, this is how it happened, and blah, blah. I understand that that's how his wife's pregnancy went, but what is that? Oh. But every pregnancy is different. Through every woman it's different, and through subsequent pregnancies they're different. So I could have a baby 5 years from now and it could be total opposite of Sawyer's pregnancy. So it's like back and forth of that, and I'm like, I'm not your wife. Second, he always interrupted me. He thought he knew what questions I was going to ask and then answered the wrong question that I wasn't even going to ask. So I got really sick of that, and he never took any of my concerns seriously. So if something were to come up that was pretty serious and he didn't take it seriously and something were to happen, I literally would strangle him. And then reason number 3 being, he had my blood test results for me being a carrier of cystic fibrosis. And he told me if anything came back abnormal on my blood work, that he would call me and let me know. And that was not the case. I got the call about it from the genetics place. So I was all confused on why they're calling me, and then they told me what was going on. So it was like, why didn't you call me? Like, a nurse could have called, someone could have called to tell me what was going on, and that didn't happen. And I'm like, I can't be at a place where they don't tell me what's going on with my own body. So I'm switching doctors. So I'm going to be with my mom's OB, which he is super nice. He is 50 years old, so he has a lot of experience. And so I'm meeting with him tomorrow, actually, which is Monday. I'm going to be meeting with him to talk to him about just the pregnancy and my expectations and his expectations and all stuff like that. So it's not really an appointment. It's just a sit-down conversation with him about what I'd like to happen with the pregnancy. So that is super nice. So I'm going to have to make a list tonight on things that I want to talk about with him and stuff like that. So that is what happened in the beginning of the week. Let's see. I also started to really feel him this week. So he's been moving around in there, which is nice. I feel like I don't have to use my Dopplers often because he's doing so well. But I do have a clip from today of his heart rate on the Doppler, so I'll insert that here. And so that was fun. So middle of the week, nothing really happened except for Thanksgiving. We went over to my grandparents for Thanksgiving, and we ate, and I got to play Yahtzee with my grandma, so it was really fun to just hang out. And then Friday, I didn't go out. I kind of just relaxed. I had to take my hamster to the vet, so that was fun. And then Saturday, so yesterday, I went shopping, and I have this huge haul which should be uploaded before this video. So if it's uploaded before this video, I will put the link down below. If it's not, then keep an eye out for it. But it is a huge haul. I ended up spending just under $300, I think. But I got a ton of stuff and a ton of good deals. So that's basically what happened all this week. There isn't much to report. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I also got some clothes from my godmother's sister. She sent me some clothes for Sawyer, which was in 12 to 18 months. So that was really nice of her. There was a lot of stuff that I could use, so I'm going to be getting some bins and putting the bigger sizes in totes so they're ready to go once he's in that size, and I can just switch sizes out. But yeah, I think that is it for this week. It is a pretty short week. Not much to report on. There really isn't anything too extravagant. I will be working on his nursery, which is in my bedroom. I got his letters done, which I don't know if you can see his letters. Let me turn this so you guys can see. There are his letters. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you can kind of see them. Sawyer. Sorry, I have it on my tripod. So those are his letters. I have to get his new dresser. And some other things, some wall decorations. We're going to be talking to my landlord to see if I can paint the walls. I have to get some new curtains. I have to get a new bed set for me. And I think that is it. I have a lot to do, but I have a lot of time to do it. So this is why I started really early, so then I'm not rushing around at the last minute trying to get everything done. So just a little bit at a time. But yeah, I think that is it. So I will quickly do a belly shot, and then you guys are free to go. And we will see you in whatever video is scheduled to upload next, because I have scheduled ones ready to go. But yeah, so let me quick do a belly shot, and we will see you guys next time. Bye. So this is 18 weeks. Well, technically 17 weeks, 4 days, but I'm just going to call it 18 weeks. Hopefully you guys can see. These camis are starting to get a little short, so he's growing good in there. So that's one side. Here's the front. See my belly button still. And here's the other side. And yeah,